Whoa there, guys! Whoa, whoa, whoa! 11, 12, and 13-year-old age division, welcome to your very first MNS competition! Hey! Most of you have competed here before, and if you haven't, then welcome. Every time that you land, just like 99.9% of the time here at Obstacle Academy, every time that you land, you're on the starting block for the next obstacle. So you have 8 obstacles. Today, all of them are full of fun, all of them are full of excitement. You should be full of fun and excitement. I know we are. Obstacle number 1, the beginning of your entire course. Begins on this block right here. This is the starting block for your whole competition. Obstacle number 1 ends on this block right here. In between the beginning and the end. For obstacle number 1, you were allowed your hands, feet, whole body on this yellow balance component here, this angled component here, which hopefully will be painted before the competition begins. Those are crossed fingers. This will be fastened down to the block on the day of the competition. And this yellow component here, hands, feet, whole body. Obstacle number 2 ends all the way over here on this big yellow block. Wham! In between the beginning and the end of obstacle number 2, you are allowed your hands on the claws. You're allowed your hands on the rings. That's it. The claw may be placed into either of the rings here. The claw may be placed onto this blue bar right here. Obstacle number 3 ends way over here on this big old block stack way up here. Boom. In between the beginning and the end of obstacle number 3, you are allowed your hands on this ring, and you are allowed your hands, feet, whole body on this trampoline in its entirety. Obstacle number 4, yo! Ooh, this one looks cool, guys. Ends all the way over here on this block. Boom. Block right there, in between the beginning and the end of obstacle number 4. You're allowed your hands on this ring right here. You're allowed your hands on this triangle right here. You're allowed your hands on this triangle right here. You're allowed your hands on this triangle right here. Boom, that's it, to get you to this block right here. Obstacle number 5. Uh-oh, this one looks tricky. Uh-oh. Obstacle number 5 ends on this block right here. Boom. In between the beginning and the end of obstacle number 5, you are allowed your hands on that ring right there, on the cliffhanger ledges that surround this box, 3 of them. You're allowed your hands on this jug. You're allowed your hands on the cliffhanger ledge on this box. You're allowed your hands on this jug. You're allowed your hands on this cliffhanger right here. Ah, it looks hard, man. Oof. It just looks difficult, yo. Boom, so you land here, so then you have obstacle number 6. Yow, that's a big lâché. Obstacle number 6 ends way over here, dog. On this double trouble block stack. Kind of like a 2-block. A lot of surface area, yo. Look at all that surface area. In between the beginning and the end of obstacle number 6, you're allowed your hands on these 2 rings right here. You're allowed your hands on the wings of this Lego. Boom. That'll take you to right here. Obstacle number 7 ends on this block that is on its edge right here. In between the beginning and the end of obstacle number 7. You pay attention now. You're allowed. This block right here, you're allowed. This trampoline right here, you're allowed. Your feet on this shield structure here. You're not allowed your feet up on the top rim, but you are allowed your feet on the faces. You're allowed your hands on this ring right here. You're allowed your hands on that ring right there. That'll get you to right here. You have 1 obstacle left. Gang, it is your 8th obstacle, and it is a doozy. Obstacle number 8 and the end of your course ends right here. On this yellow block right here. Bam. In between the beginning and the end of obstacle number 8, you are allowed your hands on these 2 rings. You are allowed your hands on all parts of this wing nut peanut shape. There is a vertical limit ledge here, if I guess that's what you choose to use. You are allowed your hands on the cliffhanger on the front side. You are allowed your hands on the shoulders of it. Imagine that that's like a human body whose arms were cut off and was cut off at like the top of their like sternum. You're allowed like the shoulders. You'll see it in a demo. The same rules go for this one right here. You're allowed your hands on this blue bar. Boom. That ends your entire course, 11, 12, and 13-year-olds. Thanks for coming out. It's an honor to host these competitions for you. We'll see you.